samples, Lux toilet soap. Free samples. Free samples, Lux toilet soap. Free samples. Okay. Testing, 1, 2, testing. Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's presentation of A Little Women Christmas. Before we go live, I'd like to make a couple of announcements on behalf of the Lux Radio Theater. For your safety, please take a moment to locate the nearest exit. Please note that in case of an emergency, exits are clearly marked throughout the studio. There will be one 15-minute intermission, at which time you can visit the concessions booth or the facilities, or both, in the rear of the studio. During the live performance, smoking, talking, or taking photographs is strictly prohibited. However, when the applause sign lights up like this, feel free to applaud for the benefit of our audience listening at home. And finally, we'd like to thank our sponsors for this presentation: Louisa May Alcott's Orchard House, Whitelam Books, and of course, Lever Brothers, makers of Lux Toilet Soap. Thank you for your attention, and we hope you enjoy the show. And now, take it away, Skippy.
All right, going live in 3, in 2.
Lux presents Hollywood, coming to you live from CBS Radio Studios in Hollywood, California. Lever Brothers Company, the makers of Lux Toilet Soap, bring you the Lux Radio Theater, starring June Allison, Peter Lawford, Janet Lee, Margaret O'Brien, and Miss Elizabeth Taylor in A Little Women Christmas. Ladies and gentlemen, your producer, Mr. William Keeley.
Greetings from Hollywood, ladies and gentlemen. Little Women is one of the most enjoyable stories ever written. It has all the enduring qualities that make for real drama: laughter, romance, and tears. And never has the story been presented more expertly or with greater artistry than in the recent picture from the studios of Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer. Tonight's play, A Little Women Christmas, is based on this picture, and we are delighted to have several of the original stars with us. But first, let me present the Lux Radio Theater players. And now, please give a warm welcome to the stars from Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer. June Allison, whose warmth and sincerity have made her an outstanding attraction. Peter Lawford, with all his charm and talent. Janet Lee, as lovely and gracious as ever. Margaret O'Brien in one of her most appealing roles since Meet Me in St. Louis. And Miss Elizabeth Taylor, who first caught our eye in National Velvet. Little Women is the story of the March Sisters, 4 girls whose loves and ambitions are completely different, but who are bound together by happy family ties. A story beloved by 3 generations of Americans.
You know, Mr. Keeley, every day we receive dozens of letters from modern little women telling us that Lux Toilet Soap is the preferred complexion care in their homes.
Is that so, Skippy?
It most certainly is, Mr. Keeley. Just like Marmee in Little Women, mothers across the nation set the example, and daughters follow. A good rule where Lux complexions are concerned.
My. I'm sure we'll hear more from our sponsor later. But now, the curtain rises for Act 1 on Christmas Eve in the home of our little women, Meg, Jo, Beth, and Amy.
Christmas won't be Christmas without any presents.
It's so dreadful to be poor.
I don't think it's fair for some girls to have plenty of pretty things and other girls nothing at all.
We've got father and mother and each other.
Well, we don't even have Father this year, and we won't have him back until after this blamed war is over.
Joe, you shouldn't use such language. It's not very ladylike.
That's the problem. If I weren't a lady, I would go off to war with Father and help bring an end to this war.
Would you really, Joe? You're so brave. I don't think I could ever be as brave as you.
It must be very disagreedified to sleep in a tent and eat all sorts of bad-tasting things and drink out of a tin mug.
Do you mean disagreeable?
You know perfectly well what I mean. I am just trying to improve my vocabulary.
There's no use fighting about it. You cannot go, Joe, and that's that.
I'll never get over my disappointment at not being a boy. Look at me, dying to go and fight by Father's side, and here I am sitting at home knitting like a poky old woman.
Poor Joe.
Someday I intend to be a famous writer and make my fortune selling stories. Then I shall live and behave as I please. Say, if you were as rich as old Aunt March, what would you buy?
I'd buy yards and yards of exquisite silk, and then hire a dressmaker to make me a new gown for every day of the week, while I sit on a chaise lounge eating ice cream every day.
I'd get a nice box of Faber's drawing pencils.
That's all? A box of pencils?
And I would buy a first-class ticket to Paris and stroll the Champs Elysees and use my new box of pencils to sketch the Eiffel Tower.
We really must work on your French, Amy, dear.
I'd buy a train ticket for father so he could come home to us for Christmas, just in time to decorate the tree.
Nothing for yourself? Oh, Beth, you are too good.
Well, if I did buy something for myself, I would buy a new piano where the keys don't stick so I could play all of father's favorite songs.
Now, who could that be?
Oh, good evening, Aunt March.
It's not good at all, miss, not good at all. It's freezing cold out, and you haven't shoveled a path to the door. I might have slipped and broken my neck, but perhaps that would have suited you just fine, because then you would have inherited all of my money.
Merry Christmas, Aunt March.
Won't you come in and sit by the fire?
Think you know, I have a lovely fire at home where I should be this minute. I only came by to bring you these envelopes. Margaret,
Thank you, Aunt March.
Josephine,
Thanks, Auntie. And it's just Joe.
Elizabeth,
Oh, thank you very much.
and Amy.
Mercy Boo cups.
Yes, yes. When I was a girl, I used to visit my aunts and wish them a Merry Christmas. They certainly didn't come to visit me.
We planned on visiting you tomorrow, Aunt March.
At my age, you never know if there will be a tomorrow. Is your mother at home?
No, Aunt March. Mrs. Emerson is feeling under the weather, and Mother took some soup over to her.
To go out on a night like this, Christmas Eve. Ridiculous! Have you heard from that foolish father of yours, waltzing away to war, leaving others to take care of his family? It isn't chaplains who are going to win this war. It's soldiers.
We're very proud of Father, and you should be too. And there's nobody looking out for us. We look out for ourselves.
Don't be so impertinent, Missy. And mind your attitude. It will get you into trouble one day, mark my words. Oh, it's a waste of time to talk to you. Nobody listens to me anyhow. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Aunt March.
Oh, look!
She gave us each $1.
A whole dollar all my own.
Maybe you can get those pencils after all, Amy.
Glad to find my girl so merry.
Mommy!
Joe, you look tired to death. Have you been staying up late writing? How's your cold, Beth, dear?
Much better, Marmee.
Would you like some tea, Mother? You must be worn through. I can call for Hannah.
That would be lovely, my dear. But first, I have a surprise for all of you.
Ooh, a letter! A letter from Father!
It arrived several days ago, but I've been saving it for you for today. Gather around the fire while I warm myself up and read it to you. To my loving wife and children, give my girls my love and a kiss. Tell them I think of them by day, pray for them by night, and find my best comfort in their affection at all times. I know they remember
all that I have said, that they will be loving children to you, will work diligently so that these hard times need not be wasted. Fight their little inner battles bravely, and conquer their faults so beautifully that when I come back to them, I may be fonder and prouder than ever
of my 4 little women. Merry Christmas.
Wake up, sleepyheads! It's Christmas!
Christmas morning!
Oh, Joe, do you have to be so boisterific so early?
Something smells wonderful coming from the kitchen.
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Hannah, you've made coffee! Wherever did you find coffee?
I've been saving it up for today.
And sausages and buckwheat cakes.
And everything!
The table looks beautiful, Hannah. But where's Mother?
Sit down before it gets cold. Your mother's at the Hummels. The oldest child came to fetch her early this morning. Mrs. Hummel is not well, and her 6 children are all huddled around the stove with nothing much to eat. And their poor father gone off with the army these many months.
Oh, those poor children.
Yes, that's so tragical.
So, of course your mother went to look after Mrs. Hummel, and she took her share of the breakfast over to them. Not that there was enough to go around. I believe in Christian charity, but when you go to the trouble of putting a good meal on the table, you like to see it enjoyed.
I couldn't agree more, Hannah.
Beth, what's the matter? Why aren't you eating?
Suddenly I'm not very hungry. Those poor children.
Oh, Beth, people are starving everywhere, every day. If you're going to let that worry you, you'd never eat at all.
I try not to think about it.
Those people are far away, and we don't know them. But the Hummels are near, and we do know them.
You're not thinking of giving your breakfast away to the Hummels too, are you?
Oh no, you couldn't think of a thing like that.
Yes, I believe I could.
Well, then so could I. Marmee did it.
Either all of us agree to do it, or none of us do it.
Oh, all right. I'll carry the sausages. Won't Marmee be surprised?
I'm so glad to finally be home.
Oh, I have to admit, so am I.
I'm exhausted from all my Christian charity.
I'm so hungry I could eat a horse.
Joe, you shouldn't use such vulgar expressions.
Well, aren't you hungry?
Girls, let's be mindful of one another, especially today. I'm sure we
There
can...
you all are, home at last.
Oh, Hannah, do you think you could come up with some soup or something to warm us up?
I can do better than that, Miss March. Everyone, come into the dining room.
Oh, so much
Look at all this food. There's a roast and mashed potatoes and squash.
And bread pudding, and cranberry sauce.
And popovers with lots and lots of butter.
It's been ages since we had a roast.
And ice cream. Meg, look! Pink and white ice cream.
Wherever did this come from, Hannah?
Is it fairies?
It's Santa Claus.
Do you suppose it came from Aunt March?
That stingy old crow? Never.
Joe!
Oh, please tell us, Hannah.
Yes, Hannah, whom do we have to thank for all this bounty?
You'll never believe it. Old Mr. Lawrence sent it.
The old gentleman from next door? What in the world put such a thing into his head? We don't know him at all.
Oh, I don't rightly know. Perhaps he saw you leaving the house. He sent one of his servants over to inquire as to what was going on. She must have told him, and the next thing you know, well, this is what happened.
My own dear father knew old Mr. Lawrence long ago. but he's had a lot of sadness in his life and rarely mixes with his neighbors anymore. I believe his grandson moved in with him recently, but I don't think I've ever seen the boy. He keeps the boy shut up inside all the time.
Well, that boy put it into his head. I know he did. I've seen him looking out the window from time to time. He's a capital fellow, I'm sure of it. Though he does look rather miserable. I mean to know him someday, for he looks like he needs some fun.
I don't care who put what into whose head. May we please eat now? The ice cream is beginning to melt.
Good afternoon. We've come to pay a visit to Mr. Lawrence.
I'm Mr. Lawrence. Well, one of them at least. My grandfather's the other one. I'm Theodore Lawrence.
Theodore Lawrence? That's rather formal.
My friends call me Laurie.
Well, Laurie, pleased to make your acquaintance. I'm Josephine, but my family calls me Jo. And this is my older sister, Meg, and our younger sisters, Beth and Amy.
How do you do?
Hello.
We're your neighbors from across the way.
Yes, I know. Won't you come in?
Don't mind if we do.
Christopher Columbus! Why, this is a palace! So roomy and full of marvelous things. I call this splendor. Really, I do. Laurie, you ought to be the happiest creature alive.
Well, sometimes it seems more like a dungeon to me. And it certainly doesn't make me very happy. May I offer you some tea?
That would be lovely.
But I should think it would be rather intriguing to live in a dungeon.
Oh, I don't know. It's just that ever since I moved in here, I feel trapped. Let's go into the drawing room and I'll ring for tea from there.
Oh, what a beautiful piano.
You may play it if you'd like.
But I wouldn't want to disturb anyone.
Well, there isn't anyone to disturb. My tutor, Brooke, isn't coming until later today, and Grandfather went out early this morning. Please, I would love to hear you play in person for once instead of listening from next door.
Well, all right then.
What exquisitive artwork you have, Mr. Lawrence. I'm going to be an artist, you know, and live in Paris and make my living painting one day.
Please, it's Laurie, and I would be delighted to show you around Paris someday. I used to live in Europe with my parents, you know.
You did? Trey beans.
Where are your parents now, Laurie?
They both died several years ago.
Dear,
You're
I'm so sorry.
After they passed, I stayed in Europe to continue my schooling. And then a few weeks ago, I came here to live with Grandfather.
And how do you get on with your grandfather?
Joe, we shouldn't cry.
I don't mind, really, I don't. We get on all right, I suppose. Once I got used to him, of course. He can be a bit strict, and he keeps me cooped up here studying all the time with Brooke. Miss Amy, there are some very fine paintings in the library that I think you'll enjoy. We can ring for tea in there instead. Right this way.
My word! I've never seen so many books all in the same place. If someone could bring me a crust of bread once in a while, I believe I could live in this room and never leave.
Well, you're welcome to come over any time and borrow any book you'd like.
May I come along and practice copying the paintings in here? It's almost like being in the finest museum in Paris.
How would you know? You've never been to Paris. You've never been anywhere.
Well, I can imagine how they would be, can't I? And I declare it my perspiration to see it for myself one day.
That is an admirable perspiration indeed, Miss Amy.
Don't encourage her ignorance, Laurie. Perhaps it's time we take our leave. I don't think we should overstay our welcome.
Oh, please don't go home just yet. It still has tombs around here.
Is that why you stand at your window looking over at us?
Yes, I've seen you from time to time too.
It's rude of me, I know. But you always seem to be having such a good time. When the lamps are lit, it's like looking at a fine painting to see all of you gathered there around the fire with your mother.
Well then, why don't you come over yourself? Then you'd be a part of the picture. And Mother is just splendid. Truly she is.
I'd like to, but Grandfather might not approve. He'd say I was imposing. That's his portrait there over the fireplace.
My, he does look grim, doesn't he? he frightens people.
Joe.
But now that I've seen his face, I'm sure that I would never be afraid of him, for he's got kind eyes. In fact, I think I rather like him.
Ha! Thank you, madam.
Grandfather and Brooke. We didn't hear you come in.
Apparently not. Brooke arrived just as I was taking off my overcoat. So, who do we have here, Theodore?
Well, these are the March sisters from next door. Meg, Joe, Beth, and Amy. And this is Brooke, my tutor.
Pleased to make your acquaintance at last.
We've come to thank you, sir, for the fine Christmas dinner you sent over.
I'm sure I have no idea what you're talking about, Miss March. Joe, is it? You think my face frightens people, do you?
Yes, sir. Frankly, I do. I don't think you mean to frighten them, but your face... Well, you asked me, sir.
Indeed I did. Are none of you afraid of me, then?
Oh, no, sir. We know all too well of your kindness to us.
I'm not afraid of you, sir. I think you have a most introspectable face. I should like to paint you someday myself.
Well, I must be losing my touch. Say, I heard someone playing the piano before I came in. Which one of you is the musician in the family?
Beth?
I'm afraid my grandson neglects his music now, and the piano suffers from want of use. Would any of you girls like to run over and practice on it now and then? Just to keep it in tune, you know.
Beth, go ahead.
You needn't see or speak to anyone if you come. I'm shut up in my study at the other end of the house, and Theodore is supposedly studying in the library of Mr. Brooke most days. Anyone care to come?
Oh, sir, I care. I do care very, very much.
So, you're the musical one, are you?
Yes, sir. I'm Beth. I love music dearly, and I'll come if you're quite sure nobody will hear me and be disturbed.
Not a soul, my dear. Come and play as much as you like, and I shall be obliged to you.
How kind you are, sir.
So I see you are not afraid of me either. Well then, where are our manners? Why has no one offered our guests some tea? Let's go into the sitting room. Brooke, join us too.
With pleasure, sir. Miss March, may I escort you into the sitting room?
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Brooke, but I can assure you Meg is quite capable of finding her way to the sitting room. Teddy, may I call you Teddy? It's less formal than Theodore, but more personal than Lori. If we are to be great friends, I should like to have my own name for you. And I am certain we are meant to be great friends.
I'm sure we shall be. Teddy, at your service, then. This way, please.
Why, Miss March, I didn't expect to see you back so soon. Did you forget something just now?
No, sir. Mr. Lawrence, sir, these are for you.
What's this? My, what splendid slippers. I've never seen such fine embroidery.
I made them myself. They were supposed to be for Father, but I didn't finish them in time to send them in the Christmas box. So I would like for you to have them, to thank you.
They are the finest pair of slippers I have ever owned. I shall wear them with great pleasure. Thank you, my dear girl. You have warmed an old man's heart. And his feet.
Joe, where are your gloves?
Sisters, where are you going? Are you going out?
Never mind. Little girls shouldn't ask questions. I spoiled my gloves with lemonade and I can't get any new ones, so I shall have to go without.
Do tell. Beth is fussing over her piano, and Marmee is writing letters, and I haven't got anything to do. I am so terribly bored. Won't you please take me with you?
We can't, dear, because you weren't invited. Joe, you simply must have gloves. Gloves are more important than anything else for a proper young lady.
Well, it's a good thing I don't care a fig about being a proper young lady.
You're going somewhere with Lori, aren't you? I know you are. You were whispering and laughing together the other night, and you stopped when I came in the room. Are you going out with him?
Yes, we are. But you can't go, so don't bother us about it.
But why can't I go too? Lori is just as much my friend as he is yours, and I'm sure he won't mind.
Because, dear, we are going to the theater to see the 7 Castles of the Diamond Lake. And Lori planned this evening weeks ago and made all of the arrangements and got us 4 reserved box seats. Joe, if you don't wear gloves, I shall be mortified.
4 box seats? But that's perfect. Lori can escort the 3 of us. I'll just run upstairs and be ready to go by the time his carriage arrives.
You can't go, Amy, and there's no use whining about it.
But why?
Because the other ticket is for Mr. Brooke. Though why Teddy invited his dull tutor along when he has to listen to him drone on and on every other day of the week, I have no idea.
Why, I happen to find Mr. Brooke very engaging.
Oh, Meg, you're just being polite. You'll probably be stuck sitting next to old Brooke all night and have nothing to say.
I have my own money saved from Christmas. I can buy my own ticket.
Well, I have no idea how you will get there because you are not riding with us. Meg, if you insist on my having gloves, we can each wear one of your good ones on one hand and one of my spoiled ones on the other hand.
But your hands are bigger than mine, and you will stretch my gloves dreadfully.
Then I'll have to go without. I don't care what people say.
You're not the boss of me, Joe March. I can ask Lori.
There's Teddy now. Run along, Amy. If you don't want to be treated like a baby, stop acting like one.
Oh, all right, Joe. Here, you may have one of my gloves. Only please be extra careful with it, and don't stain it.
You'll be sorry for this, Joe March. Just see if you aren't.
We will return for Act 2 of A Little Women Christmas after this brief message. Once again, here's the producer of the Lux Radio Theater, Mr. William Keeley.
We hope you are enjoying the saga of the March Sisters and A Little Women Christmas. Are you enjoying it, Skippy?
I've never enjoyed anything more, Mr. Keeley.
Wonderful. One thing I always enjoy is keeping up with the stars of the silver screen. Joining us now is our Hollywood reporter, Libby Parsons. What's new, Libby?
Well, Mr. Keeley, Hollywood is all abuzz about the new darling of the silver screen, Miss Elizabeth Taylor.
Isn't she captivating as the youngest March sister?
Yes, she certainly is. And now everyone is wondering, what will she do next?
I know I have been.
Well, wonder no more. Miss Taylor will next star in the comedy Father of the Bride, directed by Vincent Minnelli for Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer. The cast also includes screen legends Spencer Tracy and Joan Bennett.
An event that I am sure will make the fans very happy.
Miss Taylor is delightful in any role.
Indeed she is, Skippy. What role does Miss Taylor play in Father of the Bride, Libby?
The bride, of course. She plays a young woman who shocks her father, played by Spencer Tracy, by announcing her surprise engagement to an up-and-coming businessman, played by Don Taylor. No relation to Miss Elizabeth Taylor. I'm sure she will be wearing some fabulous costumes, and in Technicolor, you get the full effect of her loveliness.
She's a glamour girl, all right.
You know, Miss Elizabeth Taylor has been a Lux girl for years. For all over Lux loveliness, she recommends the new bath size cake and says it gives her skin fresh new beauty and leaves her arms and shoulders looking so soft and smooth.
The new bath-size Lux toilet soap is really luxurious. Screen stars like its rich, creamy lather.
And don't forget the delicate fragrance it leaves on the skin, a flower-like fragrance that lasts.
Your favorite store is featuring Lux Toilet Soap now. Be sure to put both the bath and the complexion size on your Christmas shopping list. See for yourself why 9 out of 10 screen stars use Lux Toilet Soap.
And now, the curtain rises on Act 2 of A Little Women Christmas.
Joe! Meg! How was it? I begged to wait up so I could hear all about it.
I'm sure I'm not the least bit interested.
Oh, it was a magical evening. The carriage ride there, the lights of the theater, the costumes, the beautiful gowns. I'm going to fall into bed and dream of castles and magic spells and handsome princes.
That sounds divine.
Oh, it was divine, simply divine. Only now I can't seem to find my one good glove. I took it off in the theater, but couldn't find it afterward.
Well, I, for one, couldn't possibly go to sleep after the evening we've had. I have so many ideas in my head that I think I'm going to work on my manuscript. Now, where did I leave it? Has anyone seen it? I swear I left it here in the parlor.
Joe, you mustn't swear.
I haven't seen your manuscript, Joe, but I can help you look.
Where could it be? Amy, you've got it.
No, I haven't.
You know where it is then.
No, I don't. I haven't got it. Don't know where it is now, and don't care a fig about it.
You know something about it, and you'd better tell it once, or I'll make you.
Scold as much as you like. You'll never see your silly old manuscript again.
Why not?
Because I burned it up.
Oh, Amy.
What? I've been working on that story for months and meant to finish it before Father got home. Why would you do such a thing?
I told you I'd make you pay for being so mean to me, and I have. So there.
You wicked, wicked girl. I'll never be able to write it again, and I'll never forgive you as long as I live.
Oh my. Joe, won't you come down? We're having tea and we haven't seen you all day.
No.
Please forgive me, Joe. I'm very, very, very sorry.
I shall never forgive you. Leave me be. Go away, Amy.
Joe, it's your mother.
Oh, Marmee, my manuscript.
I know, dear. I know. It's a terrible loss. I know how hard you have been working on it. But Joe, don't let the sun go down upon your anger another day. Forgive each other. Help each other and begin again tomorrow.
It was an abominable thing that she did, and she does not deserve to be forgiven. Not now, not ever. Good night.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning, Joe. Joe.
My, it's chilly in here this morning.
Beth, would you pass me the toast?
But it's right in front of Amy.
Never mind, I'm off.
Where are you going, Joe?
Meg, would you please tell Amy that I am not speaking to her?
Joe, don't be a goose. She's right here.
Where are you going, Joe?
I'm going skating with Teddy. It's probably the last skate of the season.
Oh, Joe, please. You promised I could go skating with you and Lori the next time you went. Please, Joe.
Goodbye.
Joe's never going to forgive me, is she?
Amy, dearest, bundle up and go after them. Wait and don't say anything until Joe has got good-natured with Lori.
Yes, and then do some kind thing, or give her a kiss on the cheek.
I'm sure she'll be friends again with all her heart.
Do you really think so? All right, I'll try.
I'll go to the first bend and see if it's all right before we begin to race.
Joe! Lori! Wait for me!
Keep near the shore, Joe. It isn't safe in the middle.
Joe! Wait for me!
Amy! Amy! Teddy, come quickly! Oh, Amy!
Joe, don't go out there. It's not safe. Amy, I'm coming. Joe, find me a branch or a rail. I'll lay flat out on the ice and reach out to Amy.
Here, will this do? Oh, Teddy! Amy!
Lori! Thank you! Thank you, Lori!
Amy, are you all right? Amy!
I'm freezified!
Here, take my coat. Joe, we have to get her home as fast as we can.
Don't worry, Amy. We'll get you home. You'll be all right. I promise.
Joe, you're speaking to me again.
Oh, Amy. Marmee?
Come in, my dear. It's all right. Amy is resting comfortably.
Oh, Marmee, is Amy... Is Amy safe?
Quite safe, dear. She is not physically hurt and won't even catch a cold, I think. You were so sensible in getting her home so quickly.
Teddy did it all. I only let her go, Marmee. If she should die, it would be my fault. It's my dreadful temper. I tried to cure it. I think I have. And then it breaks out worse than ever. Oh, Marmee, what shall I do? What shall I do?
Watch and pray, dear. Never get tired of trying, and never think it is impossible to conquer your fears.
You don't know, Marmee. You can't guess how bad it is. It seems as if I could do anything when I'm in a passion.
Remember this day, Joe, and resolve with all your soul that you will never know another like it. We all have our temptations, some far greater than yours, and it often takes us all our lives to conquer them. You think your temper is the worst in the world, but mine used to be just like it.
Yours, Marmee? Why, you are never angry.
I am angry nearly every day of my life, Joe. But I have learned not to show it. I've been trying to cure it for 40 years and have only succeeded in controlling it. I still hope to learn not to feel it, but it may take me another 40 years to do so.
Marmee, are you angry when you fold your lips tight together and go out of the room sometimes? Like when Aunt March scolds?
Yes, I've learned to check the hasty words that rise to my lips, and when I feel that they might break out against my will, I just go away for a minute.
How did you learn to keep still? That is what troubles me. The sharp words fly out before I know what I'm about. And the more I say, the worse I get. Tell me how you do it, Marmee dear.
Well, my good mother used to.
As you do us. Oh, Marmee, I will try. I truly will. If I'm ever half as good as you in my life, I shall be satisfied.
What do you have there, Beth?
It's a note from Lori.
If it's from Teddy, it's sure to be something capital.
Read it, Beth.
Some English friends, Kate Vaughn and her brother Fred, are arriving tomorrow, and I want to have a jolly time while they're here. If it's fine out, I'm going to pitch my tent in Long Meadow and row up the whole crew for lunch. We'll have croquet and a bonfire and all sorts of larks. Brooke will go along to keep us boys out of trouble and out of the girls' hair. I want you all to come. Don't bother about rations. I'll see to everything. Only please do come. Yours, Captain Teddy.
Friends from England? Oh, doesn't that sound fascinating? I hope they have British accents.
And here I was, hoping they had Swedish accents.
Do you know anything about them, Joe?
Only that Kate is older than you, and Fred is about my age. Teddy knew them abroad and liked Freddie very much. But I fancied from the way Teddy primed up his mouth when speaking about Kate that he didn't admire her much.
I'm so glad my French print dress is clean. It's just the thing to wear to an outing. And so becoming, if I say so myself.
My gray boating suit is good enough for me. I intend to help Teddy row and tramp about, so I don't want any starch to worry about. And of course, I shall wear the hat that Teddy gave me.
Oh no, Joe, You are not going to wear that awful hat, are you? It's too absurd.
Joe, it's so boyish.
Precisely why I like it. It's shady, light, and big, and I won't have to bother a whit about my hair. I don't mind being dressed like a boy if I'm comfortable. You'll come too, won't you, Bethy?
Only if you won't let any of the boys talk to me.
Not a one. I shall defend you from all the boys with my life. Hurrah! Let's hear for Teddy.
Welcome to Camp Lawrence. Allow me to get all the pleasantries out of the way. Kate and Fred Vaughn, these are the March sisters. Meg, Joe, Beth, and Amy.
How delightful to finally meet all of you. Theodore has spoken of you incessantly since we arrived, though why he brought us out here to this field, when he has a delightful English garden at home, is beyond me.
It is my pleasure to make your acquaintance. I hope this is the beginning of a memorable day for us all.
With lovely manners and a British accent, too.
You all know Brooke, of course?
How good to see you all again. It seems forever since we went to the theater together.
Yes, that was a wonderful night. I think of it often.
All right then. Brooke is Commander-in-Chief. I am Commissary General. Fred is First Officer, and you ladies are our guests. What shall we do first? Beth, you decide.
I don't know. Perhaps we should have a game of croquet before it gets warm.
A splendid idea. This field is the perfect place for a rousing game of croquet.
Oh, I believe it's already too warm for such strenuous exertions. Really, Theodore, my fair complexion isn't meant for the morning sun. You all go ahead. I'll stay back here under the canopy. I'm sure I can find something to amuse me.
But if you don't play, the teams won't be even.
Well, then, perhaps Mr. Brooke would be kind enough to forgo the game and keep me company.
Well, I suppose I could if you really...
I'm sure Mr. Brooke was looking forward to enjoying the sunshine and activity with us today. It's not often he has the opportunity.
I know. I'll let you borrow my hat.
Oh, I couldn't possibly deprive you of
There you go. It's a perfect fit.
Excellent, Miss March. My dear sister, you look positively hoydenish.
If by hoydenish you mean comfortable, I couldn't agree more.
Delightful.
There! It's settled then. Croquet it is. Kate and Meg, you may each be a captain and pick your team. But I must warn you, ladies. Fred Vaughn may seem like a charming fellow with his posh manners, but deep down he's a rogue who cheats abominably at croquet.
Why, I'm sure he's a perfect gentleman.
My dear chap, when I'm playing with you, I hardly have to cheat.
Teddy, I wasn't expecting to see you again so soon. Are your guests still visiting?
They left on the morning train, and Kate begged me to return this to you.
Forthwith.
My hat! Ha! I'll never forget the sight of the very fashionable Miss Vaughn traipsing around in my floppy old hat the entirety of Camp Lawrence. Having a picnic was a magnificent idea, my dear boy.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. What did you think of my friends?
Fred seems like a capital fellow, even if he does cheat shamelessly at croquet.
Mm-hmm. And Kate?
Kate is... she's delightful. Anyway, I'm glad you came over, because I have a secret that I'm bursting to share with somebody.
And I have something to tell you too, but you first, before you burst.
If I tell you, you promise not to say anything about it at home?
Not a word.
And you won't tease me about it in private?
I never tease.
Yes, you do. You get everything you want out of people. I don't know how you do it, but you, sir, are a born wheedler.
Thank you. I'm honored. Fire away.
Well, I've left 2 stories with the editor of the Olive Branch. He promised to read them and give me his answer next week.
You did? Why, Joe, that's marvelous. Which stories?
Pauline's Passion and Punishment, and another one that I've been working on feverishly. If he decides to publish them, he'll pay me $5 each. But he won't use my real name in the paper, so I'm to come up with a proper pseudonym.
How scandalous. He's sure to love them, I'm certain of it. Hurrah for Miss March, the celebrated authoress.
Hush! It probably won't come to anything, I dare say. But I couldn't rest until I had tried. And I said nothing about it because I didn't want to disappoint everyone.
It won't fail. Why, Joe, your stories are works of Shakespeare compared to half the rubbish that is published every day. Won't it be fun to see them in print? And shan't we feel proud of our authoress?
We shall see. Now, what's your secret? Play fair, Teddy, or I'll never believe you again.
I may get into a scrape for telling, but I didn't promise not to, so I shall. I know where Meg's white glove is.
Meg's glove? Is that all?
It's quite enough for the present, as you'll agree when I tell you where it is.
Tell then, and be done with it. How do you know?
I saw it.
Where?
In his pocket.
All this time?
Yes, ever since that night we went to the theater. Isn't it romantic?
No, it's horrid!
Don't you like it?
Of course I don't. It's ridiculous, and it won't be allowed. My word, what would Meg say?
You can't tell anyone. Remember that.
I didn't promise.
That was understood. And I trusted you.
Well, I won't say anything for the present, but I'm disgusted and wish you hadn't told me. I think you should leave now.
I thought you'd be pleased.
At the idea of anybody coming to take Meg away? No, thank you. Meg is too young and far too sensible to bother about young men.
You'll feel different about it when somebody comes to take you away.
I'd like to see anyone try.
So should I.
November is the most disagreeable month in the whole year.
That's the reason I was born in it.
Well, if something very pleasant should happen today, we'd probably think it was a delightful month.
Dear Beth, how do you always manage to see the bright side of things?
I dare say, nothing pleasant ever happens in this family. We go grubbing along day after day without a bit of change, and very little fun.
Joe and I are going to make fortunes for you all. Me with my painting and her with her scribbling. Just wait 10 years and see if we don't. Then you'll never have to go grubbing along again.
Miss March, come quickly.
What is it, Hannah?
It's one of those horrid telegraph things, Mum.
Oh, it's Father.
Marmee!
He's in a hospital in Washington, and he's very ill. I must go there at once.
Oh, Teddy, I'm so glad you're here.
At your service, Miss March. Why, what is it?
Father is very ill, and Mother must get to Washington as quickly as possible.
Mrs. March, what can I do? Please let me do something.
Send a telegram to the hospital saying I will come at once. The next train leaves tonight, and I plan to be on it.
What else? The horses are ready. I can go anywhere, do anything.
Take a note to Aunt March. Joe, give me pen and paper. I do not like asking her for money, but I must set aside my pride. Now go, dear. But don't kill yourself driving at a desperate pace. There is no need of that.
Can I do anything for Father, Marmee?
Go next door and ask Mr. Lawrence for a couple of bottles of good wine. I'm not too proud to beg for Father, for he shall have the best of everything. Oh dear, what else? Hannah, bring down the black trunk. Meg, come and help me find my things, for I am half bewildered. Joe, could you please?
She's here, Marmee. She left when Lori left.
Well, you come and help me then, Amy.
Why, it's Mr. Lawrence and Mr. Brooke, too.
So terribly sorry to hear what's befallen your husband. Here are several bottles of my finest port wine for him.
Oh, thank you. Amy, could you put these in the satchel?
I've come to offer myself as an escort to you, Mrs. March. Mr. Lawrence has commissions for me in Washington, and it will give me great pleasure to be of service to you there.
You are so thoughtful, Mr. Lawrence.
Oh, it's nothing. Nothing at all.
How kind you all are. It will be such a relief to know that Mother has someone to take care of her. Thank you. Thank you all.
I wonder what could be keeping Joe. Aunt March, you've come.
Of course I've come. Where's that bad-tempered daughter of yours?
Joe, I thought she was with you.
Well, she's not. She came, but then she left in a whirlwind. Here's the money that you asked for, and a little extra too. These kinds of things are always more expensive than you can imagine.
Dear Aunt March, how could I ever thank you?
Never mind that. Now, are you sure you know how to get there? You have to change trains in New York, and then you must...
No need to be of concern for her, madam. Mr. Brooke will accompany her on the journey.
Mr. Brooke? Mr. Brooke? I don't know any Mr. Brooke.
Mr. Brooke is Laurie's tutor and a trusted friend of this family.
Madam,
The carriage is ready, and we will wait for you outside.
Girls, please pray for your father every night. And you won't forget the Hummels while I'm gone, will you?
I promise, Marmee.
Yes, Marmee.
Somebody might remember me once in a while, too. Well, I hope everything turns out for the best, but I doubt it.
Oh, Aunt March!
Yes, Missy, I had to get dressed and ride over here just because you flew out of the house in a temper. And now I must be off again. Good luck to you all. You're going to need it.
Oh, Joe, where have you been?
What kept you so long?
Well, Aunt March croaked, as she always does when it comes to money, and I lost my temper and left without her. So I decided to get some money on my own. Here, Marmee, that's my contribution toward making Father well and bringing him home.
$25? My dear, where did you get it? Joe, I hope you haven't done anything rash.
No, it's mine, honestly. I didn't beg, borrow, or steal it. I earned it by selling only what belonged to me.
Joe, what have you done? Take off your bonnet. Your hair.
Oh, my Joe.
Oh, Joe, your beautiful hair. You sold it?
How could you? You're one beauty.
Oh, it doesn't affect the fate of the nation, does it? I was wild to do something for Father, and you know how I hate to ask Aunt March for anything. So off to the barber I went. I walked in, asked if he bought hair and what he would give me for my mop. And I bargained with him a little because he said my hair wasn't the fashionable color. But in the end, he gave me $25.
Christopher Columbus. What have you done to yourself?
Joe sold her hair.
Really? Well, don't that beat all. I think it's capital, Joe. Only you would think of such a thing. But you do rather look like a porcupine.
I'll thank you to keep your opinions to yourself. It will be good for my vanity not to have to fuss about my hair, and it will do my brains good to have that heavy mop taken off. I feel deliciously light and cool. Besides, the barber said I will soon have a curly crop, which will be boyish, becoming, and easy to keep in order. So all in all, I am quite satisfied.
Well, I like it.
So do I. It's strangely becoming.
Joe, your hair will grow back, and it will be as lovely as ever. But you'll never be more beautiful than you are in this moment.
Madam, your carriage awaits.
Mother, may we come with you to the train station?
Yes, Marmee, please.
No, my dears, I'll say my goodbyes here. I want you to stay here and go on with your work as usual, for work is a blessed solace. Hope and keep busy. Hope and keep busy. That should be your daily motto. And write to me often and tell me how you get on, for I shall miss you all terribly.
Oh, we
Oh,
will,
Marmee,
Marmee,
we will.
Goodbye, goodbye, Marmee.
Goodbye, my darlings. God bless and keep us all.
Well, sisters, we should do as Mother said and get on with our work.
Oh, all right. Come, Beth. Let's see if Hannah needs help in the kitchen.
Joe, dear, what is it? Are you crying about Father?
No, not now.
Mother?
No,
What then?
my hair.
we will return to Act 3 of A Little Women Christmas after we pause for a brief intermission.
5, in 3, in 2.
Welcome back to the Lux Radio Theater's presentation of A Little Women Christmas. Once again, here's your producer, Mr. William Keeley.
We are delighted to have with us today a very special guest. Please give a warm welcome to Michael from Whitelam Books in Reading, Massachusetts.
Thank you, Mr. Keeley. I'm delighted to be here. But if I may, Whitelam Books is located in Reading, Massachusetts.
Is that so? Skippy, doesn't this say Reading, Massachusetts?
It certainly does, Mr. Keeley.
Again, if I may say, it's spelled like reading, but it's pronounced Reading.
Must be a Massachusetts thing, Mr. Keeley.
Yes. So, Michael, tell us a little bit about Whitelam Books in Reading, Massachusetts. What do you sell there?
Well, Mr. Keeley, we sell books.
Indeed. And what kind of books do you sell?
All kinds. Picture books, young adult books, classics, bestsellers, mysteries, biographies, cookbooks, fantasy. We also have a large selection of puzzles, games, stuffed animals, t-shirts, bookmarks, greeting cards, calendars, and even socks. Whitelam Books is the perfect place to do all your holiday shopping.
Why, that sounds marvelous. Speaking of holiday shopping, do you happen to sell Lux toilet soap at Whitelam Books?
I don't believe we do, Mr. Keeley.
Well, you seem like an enterprising young man. Perhaps you can look into it.
I will, Mr. Keeley. After all, as I always say, everyone deserves to be Lux lovely.
That's what I always say too, Mr. Keeley.
Of course you do, Skippy. Thank you for joining us today, Michael. Remember, listeners, if you're in the mood to do some reading, head over to Whitelam Books in Reading, Massachusetts.
And now, the conclusion of A Little Women Christmas.
My dearest mother, it is impossible to tell you how happy your last letter made us. Just to know that the news was not the worst we had feared was enough to make us cry with joy. How very kind Mr. Brooke is, and how fortunate that Mr. Lawrence's business detains him near you so long, since he is so useful to you and Father. Mr. Lawrence watches over us like a motherly old hen, as Joe says. And Laurie and Joe keep us merry, for we get blues sometimes with you so far away. Give my dearest love to Father, and know that I am forever your own, Meg.
Most splendid Marmee, 3 cheers for Father. I know he will continue to get better with you at his side. He would laugh to see Meg head the table and try to be all motherly. Beth and Amy are regular angels, and well, I'm Joe and never shall be anything else. I must tell you, I came close to having a quarrel with Teddy. I said something that offended him, even though I was right. And he marched home saying he wouldn't come again till I begged his pardon. I declared I wouldn't and got mad. It lasted all day. That evening, I remembered what you said when Amy fell into the ice and resolved not to let the sun set on my anger and ran over to tell Teddy I was sorry. I met him at the gate, coming over for the same thing. We both laughed, begged each other's pardon, and felt good and comfortable again. Give Father the lovingest hug that ever was, and kiss yourself a dozen times. From your topsy-turvy Joe.
Dear Marmee, there's only room for me to send my love and some pressed pansies from the plant I've been keeping safe in the house for Father to see. Everyone has been very kind, and we are as happy as we can be without you. I wind the clock and air the rooms every day, and I have visited the Hummels 3 times since you've been gone. I visit dear Mr. Lawrence as often as I can to play the piano. Did you know that the piano once belonged to his granddaughter? She died when she was younger than I am now, and he misses her very much. Kiss dear Father on the cheek he calls mine. Oh, do come home soon to your loving little Beth.
Ma chérie, Mama. We are all well, and I do my lessons always and almost never corroborate my sisters. Meg says, I mean to say, contradict. So I put both words in, and you can take the properest. Laurie is not as respectful as he ought to be, now that I am almost in my teens. He hurts my feelings by talking French to me very rapidly whenever I say merci or bonjour. Adieu. I send heaps of love to Papa. Your affectionate daughter, Amy Curtis March.
Dear Madam, your girls are all well. Beth visits daily and reports to me on how everyone is doing. Hannah is a model servant and guards pretty Meg from all suitors in town, like a dragon. Glad the fine weather holds. Pray, make Brooke useful and draw on me for funds if expenses exceed your estimate. Don't let your husband want for anything. Thank God he is mending. Your sincere friend and servant, James Lawrence.
And if you girls going out in this foul weather to visit the Hummels today, I've set aside some bread from today's baking for them.
Meg, I wish you'd go today to see them. You know Marmee told us not to forget them.
I'm sorry, but I have too much sewing to finish this afternoon.
Can you go, Joe?
Too wet outside for me with my cold.
I thought your cold was almost well.
It's well enough for you to go out with Laurie last night, but not well enough for you to go visit the Hummels.
Well, right now I'm in the middle of writing a story. I can't stop or I'll lose my inspiration.
Why don't you go yourself?
I have been, nearly every day. But today, my head aches, and I'm so tired. And I thought maybe one of you could go instead. The baby has been sick all week, and I don't know what to do for the poor little dear.
Beth, dear, I shall try to go tomorrow morning, if I can get through with my mending.
What about me bread?
All right, Hannah. I'll put on my cloak and take your bread to the Hummels.
Suit yourself.
Hurry back, Beth. Don't make us late for supper.
Oh, there you are, Beth. Meg and Amy have already gone into supper.
What? Don't come near me, Joe.
Christopher Columbus! What's the matter, Beth?
You've had scarlet fever, haven't you?
Years ago when Meg did. Why?
Then I'll tell you. Oh, Joe, the baby's dead.
What baby?
Mrs. Hummels. She died in my lap when Mrs. Hummel went to fetch the doctor.
Oh, my poor Beth. How dreadful for you. I ought to have gone.
I saw in a minute that the baby was sicker than the last time I saw her. But Lottie said her mother had gone for the doctor, so I took the baby and let Lottie rest. The poor thing seemed asleep, but all of a sudden she gave a little cry and trembled, and then she lay very still. I tried to warm her feet, but she didn't stir, and I knew she was gone. And then Dr. Barnes came back with Mrs. Hummel, and he said it was scarlet fever.
Oh, Beth!
He told me to go home and take belladonna right away, or I'd have the fever too.
No, you won't. Oh, Beth, if you should be sick, I never could forgive myself. What shall we do?
What shall we do about what?
What's happening?
Oh, keep away from me, Amy. You've never had it, and I should hate to give it to you.
Have what? What are you talking about?
Scarlet fever. Dr. Barnes said the Hummel's baby died of scarlet fever just now. Meg and I had it years ago, but you've never had it, Amy.
Is that bad?
I don't want to frighten you, dear, but yes, if Beth has it, you could catch it too.
Oh, my.
Beth, you go upstairs and get into bed. We'll send Hannah for Dr. Barnes to come take a look at you. Then, Joe, I think we should send Amy off to Aunt March's to stay for a spell. to keep her out of harm's way, just in case.
Oh no, but I don't like Aunt March. I'd rather have the fever than go to Aunt March's house.
Amy, please, for once in your life, would you try not to be so difficult? Meg, do you think we should send for Marmee?
I don't know. Father needs her. If Beth does get ill, we'll nurse her and take care of her.
Oh, please don't worry, Marmee. I'm sure I'll be all right.
Yes, Beth, you will get better. Father will get better, and we'll all be together soon. Hannah! Hannah, come at once!
I'm relieved you've come, Theodore. I can't seem to do anything to cheer the poor girl up, but she always brightens up when you're around. You seem to amuse her.
Muse her! Muse her!
Hush, you ridiculous creature, before I make a hat out of your tail feathers. How is Elizabeth this week? This scarlet fever is a terrible business.
I wish I had better news. I'm afraid she's taken a turn for the worse. Dr. Barnes stops in nearly every day, but he's at a loss as to which way things will turn out.
Well, the poor child would be better off with her mother by her side. That I can tell you. I told Margaret and Josephine as much, but no one listens to me, do they? They said they didn't want to distress their mother while their father was still not well enough to travel.
Well, I believe in this case that you are right. I have a mind to send for Mrs. March myself, with or without Meg or Joe's permission.
Of course I'm right. I'm always right.
Always right! Always right!
Ah, here she is now. Amy, you may entertain your guests in the parlor. Polly will keep an eye on you. That wretched creature should go to supper.
Oh, Laurie, dear Laurie, I'm so glad you've come. But why didn't you come to see me yesterday? I was waiting and waiting for you. You promised to take me for a ride in your carriage.
And that we shall do, straight away, wherever you wish to go. Please accept my abject apologies, mon petit chéri.
Sherry! Sherry!
Before we go, I wish to consult with you about a very serious matter. I want you to read something and tell me whether it is legal and right.
Let's see. What do we have here? I, Amy Curtis March, being in my sane mind, do give and beseech all my earthly property, namely, to my father, my best drawings, including frames. To my mother, all my clothes except the blue apron with pockets. Also my self-portrait with love. To my dear sister Margaret, I give my piece of real lace, and my sketch of her as a memorial of her loving sister Amy. To Jo, I leave my bronze inkstand, she lost the cover, and my most precious plaster rabbit, because I am sorry I burnt up her story. To Beth, I give my fan, my linen collar, and new slippers that she can wear when she gets well. And to my friend and neighbor Theodore Lawrence, in return for his great kindness in the hour of affliction, I beseech my clay model of a tiny horse, even though he did say it didn't have a neck. To this will and testamentation, I set my hand and seal on this 20th day of November in Ante Domino 1861. Amen. What put this into your head? Did someone tell you about Beth giving her things away?
No, what about Beth?
Oh. I thought you knew. I'm sorry I spoke, but since I did, I'll tell you. One day last week, Beth felt so ill that she told Jo she wanted to give her most precious things away. She wanted her creaky old piano to go to Meg, her beloved cats to you, and the doll with the painted face to Jo, who would love it for her sake. She said she was sorry she had so little to give and left locks of hair to the rest of us.
How does one make changes to their will?
Well, they can add something called a codicil.
Good, then put a cottage sill in mine. I wish that all my beautiful curls be cut off and given round to my friends. I forgot to add it, but I want it done, though it will spoil my looks.
As you wish.
Is there really any danger about Beth?
I'm afraid there is. but we must hope for the best. So be brave and don't cry.
Don't cry. Don't cry.
Mr. Lawrence and Lori, so good of you both to come. Dr. Barnes just arrived, too.
How is the dear girl? Can't anyone say? How is she? Dr. Barnes, you there, how is the young lady? You must tell us at once.
There, I'm going up to see her now. Frankly, I expected the fever to turn by now, but, well, I'll let you know.
There must be something we can do. I've never felt so helpless. May I see her? I must see her.
I'm afraid she wouldn't know you, sir. And the doctor bade us keep her quiet with the curtains drawn. Joe and I were up with her all night.
Oh, Teddy, she doesn't even look like my Bethy anymore.
Oh no, Joe. How can you bear it?
If God spares her, I will never complain about gloves or money or anything else ever again.
If this is what life is, if it's going to be as hard as this, I don't know how we'll ever get through it. Meg, we have to send for Marmee. I only hope it isn't too late.
Yes, I know. Marmee should be here.
I have something to confess. I got fidgety and sent for your mother yesterday. She'll be here today on the 5 o'clock train. I hope you'll forgive me.
Forgive you? Oh, Teddy, I could almost kiss you for disobeying me, you dear, dear boy.
Well, I should disobey you more often then.
Marmee, home today? Can it really be possible?
Our carriage is already on its way to the train station to pick up the dear lady. I've instructed our driver to bring her here without haste.
Hannah, how is she?
The fever's turned. She's sleeping natural. Her skin's damp, and she breathes easy. Praise be given. Oh, my goodness me.
Dr. Barnes?
Yes, I think the little girl's going to pull through after all. She's resting now. Keep the house quiet and let her sleep. When she wakes up, give her...
The carriage! That must be Marmee! Everything will be all right! Marmee's home!
Don't drop her.
We won't!
I hope you haven't decorated the tree without me.
Of course we didn't. If you're feeling up to it, we'll let you string the popcorn.
We'll have to see about that. Here, bring her into the parlor.
Oh, everyone is here. Amy, you're home. Aunt March. Mr. Lawrence.
There's a surprise for you and
Hush! Girls, put her down on the sofa gently.
It is so good to see all of you and to finally be downstairs again.
You gave us quite a scare, Missy. At my age, I don't much care for scares.
My old house has been very lonesome since you've been ill, my dear girl.
I'm sorry to have worried everyone so.
Dear, Mr. Lawrence has brought over a special gift that he thought you would enjoy.
just in time for Christmas too.
Look over there in the corner.
But what? Oh, Mr. Lawrence, your piano? You're giving me your beautiful piano?
A piano is only as beautiful as the kindly young girl who is playing it. I should have given it to you long ago. Only, will you promise to still come and visit me when you are well?
Of course I will, Mr. Lawrence. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Mr. Lawrence, sir, could we call you grandfather?
Nothing would please me more, my dear.
What about me? Will anyone promise to come visit their actual relation?
I will, Aunt March. I'll come visit you. And Cousin Polly, too.
Begging your pardon, but do the Marches live here?
They do indeed. All of them.
I have a rather large package for them. You might call it a special delivery. Brooke has brought it all the way from Washington, D.C.
Mother! Christmas, Mother!
Meg, my girls.
How did you... John?
Meg!
Are you truly here?
Yes, my dear, I'm truly here. But now, my Beth. Oh, my sweet girl.
Father, you're home. It's all I've ever wished for Christmas.
Well, now I guess the March family are all together again. I call this splendid. Really, I do.
Laurie, you and your grandfather must join us for Christmas dinner.
We'd be delighted to.
If you're sure we won't tire the little girl out.
Oh, I won't be tired.
And of course, you're invited too, Aunt March.
Well, I suppose.
And Mr. Brooke, John, please join us tomorrow.
I would be honored to. Thank you for the invitation. Miss March, would you see me to the door?
Of course, Mr. Brooke. Mr. Brooke, you have been so kind to Father and to all of us, really.
I thought only of you. Meg, I have something to tell you, and to ask you.
What is it?
I'm enlisting in the Union Army. I plan to enlist after the first of the year.
Oh,
It's my duty to go and fight for my country, to fight for what I believe in.
of course.
But before I go, I must ask you, do you, or could you, care for me, even a little?
I don't know.
Do you really not know?
I'm not sure how I feel.
That's all right then, because I'm willing to wait. And I shall go off to war and fight, and if I'm spared, I shall come home and work to build a life for us. And I will hope and pray that my efforts are not in vain, and that you will come to love me as much as I love you.
Bless me, what's all this? What's going on?
Aunt March! John! Mr. Brooke, would you please wait in Father's study? Nothing is going on, Aunt March. You merely surprised me, that's all.
That much is evident. There's mischief going on here, and I insist upon knowing what it is.
We were only talking, Aunt March.
What were you two talking about? Did this Mr. Brooke dare propose to you?
Oh, please, Aunt March. He'll hear you.
Have you accepted him?
Aunt March!
Well, now, I've something to say to you, Missy, and I must free my mind at once. Tell me, do you mean to marry this Mr. Brooke? If you do, not one penny of my money will ever go to you. Remember that, and be a sensible girl.
I shall marry whomever I please, Aunt March. And you can leave your money to whomever you please.
Is that how you take my advice? You'll be sorry for it by and by when you've tried love and life in a tiny cottage and found it a miserable failure.
It can't be a more miserable life than some people find in big empty mansions.
I never. It is your duty to marry well and to help your family. Does he at least have any rich relations? You may be sure that this Brooke fellow knows that you have a rich relation.
How dare you imply such a thing? Why, my John would no more marry for money than I would. John Brooke is good and honest and willing to work hard. He is liked and respected by everyone he meets. I'm proud to think he cares for me. I'm not afraid of being poor, and I know I shall be happy with him because he loves me and I...
Very well. I wash my hands of the whole affair. Don't expect anything from me when you are married. I am done with you forever. Good day.
Oh, Meg, darling, I couldn't help overhearing. Thank you for defending me, and thank you to Aunt March for proving that you do care for me, even if it's just a little.
I guess I didn't know how much I cared until she said those dreadful things about you.
Does this mean you'll wait for me?
I'll wait as long as it takes.
Then I shall speak to your father tomorrow, right after Christmas dinner. Oh, Meg, you have made me the happiest man in the world.
So you've chased away old Brooke at last. Good for you, Meg. But why did he say he was the happiest man in the world?
Oh, Joe, I have so much to tell you.
This time last year, we were complaining about the dismal Christmas we expected to have. Do you remember?
It seems like ages ago.
Yes, but it turned out to be a nice enough Christmas then, and look at us this Christmas.
Well, I, for one, think it's been a pretty horrifiable year. We're still as poor as church mice.
But we've got Father back home, and Marmy too.
And everyone is well again.
And just think of all the new acquaintances we've made since last Christmas.
That's true enough. There's Teddy.
And Mr. Laurent. Grandfather, I mean.
Well, I suppose I could even count Aunt March. I don't hate her anymore. And she did promise to take me with her to Europe one day.
And Mr. Brooke, John. All in all, it's been rather a pleasant year, and I believe next year will be even more pleasant.
Beth, dear, do you think you feel up to playing something on your new piano?
Yes, Joe. I believe I do. But only if my beloved sisters will sing with me. Help me over there?
What shall we sing then?
Perhaps this one. It came upon the midnight clear, that glorious song of old, from angels bending near the earth to touch their hearts of gold. Peace on the earth, goodwill to men, from heaven's all gracious King. The world in solemn stillness lay, to hear the angels sing. Say, before I got sick, I had been learning that jolly new song that I had recently heard about. Remember? It was written a couple years ago by someone right here in Massachusetts. Let's see. Dashing through the snow
In a one-horse open sleigh.
O'er the fields we go,
Laughing all the way.
Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way.
That concludes the Lux Radio Theater's presentation of A Little Women Christmas. For the final time, here's our producer, Mr. William Keeley.
Thank you for spending part of your holiday with us. On behalf of the entire CBS radio family here in Hollywood, California, as well as the Lever Brothers, makers of Lux Toilet Soap, I'm William Keeley, along with Skippy, wishing you and your loved ones a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Good night, and be well.